We're hot.
We're hot. We're hot. We're hot, man.
Hot.
Yeah.
We need a dust buster.
We got one right there, Manders. All right. Wednesday walkthrough.
Wednesday.
WW.
Walk through Wednesday.
Turn me on. Burn me down.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. Turn it on. Turn me loose.
Turn it up. Turn it on.
Turn me loose.
And then send me home.
Yes.
Ah, we got a lot of work here.
Day in here. Lord, look.
Amazing.
Oh, it looks great.
Is that not something? That is just like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like a miracle. It's like a miracle.
It is.
Isn't it? From your backyard, a little over 4 years ago. And I've been walking and talking to everybody today, and it's like,
I can't believe it.
there's such a difference. I could tell 2020 was going to be a year.
Yes.
About 2 weeks before, you could feel it all building, and now you could go in here and you can talk to these guys, and it's a different feeling. We hired a bunch of guys, people, 8, 10, 12 of us, all right, about 3 or 4 months ago. I took a chance, and we've trained them, and we filtered through a few of them are not here anymore, but the ones that we've got that stayed, that are qualified, you can tell there's a seriousness now here, that the guys are honing in on their skill and what they can do, and they're feeling excited about it. Isn't that cool? We're excited about maybe our financing from 2 different finance companies.
Yes.
We're excited about our...
Now, explain that one really quick. We just heard that at the end of yesterday.
Yeah, there's 2 finance companies. We've got a private investor that has got pretty much endless amount of money to be able to invest. Now, it's not my money. I'm not using it. He is a personal finance company that he's setting up himself using his own money to finance homes for us. We've gotten to know each other a little bit. It's not a friendship thing. I mean, even though hopefully we'd be friends, we don't know each other enough, but it's a financial business decision. He's seeing a niche in what we're doing. But you know where it came from? Let's go down this way. Matt's going to use the saw.
Okay.
It came from actually him seeing our product and talking to us and seeing how we build. And he said, Randy, I know you're the kind of company and guy that you're gonna do your best on your house. You're not gonna let something leave here knowing something's wrong, you know?
Right.
Anyway, it's about building a trust in our company. And then the other financial company that we're looking at is it's a heavy equipment company that they lend for buying bulldozers, trackhoes, mining equipment and all that, and they've seen a niche.
And they've never financed tiny homes before.
No, and I don't know if they're pursuing other tiny home companies or not. We don't know that. I don't know if we're exclusive to that company, but we signed all our documents today, getting them out. Nothing is for sure yet. It's all in the works. Okay, the private investor may have to get licensed. We don't know if that'll take a week or 3 months.
But
all right?
We're going to inform everybody.
This could revolutionize our business, and if it gets into other tiny home companies, it could revolutionize their business and the whole industry.
Sure.
There's enough out there for everybody. But Amanda, have them just try to stay up with us, right?
Oh.
Just try competition.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys,
just try.
I don't worry about you because
No.
you can't hang, all right? You can't hang. Now when you got Mike! When you got a Mike, you can't hang. Or a Brett.
You talk about Mike and Brett all the time. You're awful.
Us because they're the first ones in the door. They're the first ones in the door.
You all a lot.
All right, let's go down and love on Zach. All right, now we want to do a walkthrough, right?
Yeah.
I gotta have lengths. Look here.
Oh, that's impressive.
I don't have my clip. I take my clip off so it'll fit in my tool pouch, then it gets hung up, so this is my working one. All right. Are you yawning?
I had to pop my ears.
All right. This is maintenance-free siding. It's a lap siding. It's a 6-inch reveal. and it's got all maintenance free, as you can see everywhere on here, and the customer has picked out these colors. Let's see how big this house is. All right, so that's a 16-foot Freedom, okay, with a dormer. Now that dormer is bigger, so the dormer actually costs more money, all right? Normally we put about a 7-foot dormer, and this is a bigger dormer. Added a couple windows. And what we like about it is we still have the RJO floor plan. So when you walk in, you got the bathroom to the right, the kitchen to the left, and these guys are putting in our bathroom. Actually, let's show you what we're doing on this bathroom. Like, Mike, go ahead, buddy. Mike's this is a system that we come up with, and go ahead, buddy. Oh, whenever you get ready. He'll screw that, he screws that to the floor, and you can see that notch that he's putting the screws in. And then what he'll do is he'll put some uprights, and then the wall fits in like a puzzle, and that's the one over there he's already done. You see, Chuck likes to stand up on the loft with his hand on his hip.
Chuck looks good. This is hammering. So busy.
See, so up here, so we got another piece that fits across all that. And then right here's another example of how it's going to fit. What Chuck does, he bosses from on top of the scaffolding.
I think that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do, man.
Yeah, he's smart. Look, so he'll make sure that fits right.
Screw it on.
And what we like about this,
Got the loft on top of it. It's all good.
so Mike, explain that, how that went together, buddy. Because you mitered a corner too, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, we wired the corner, we dado out all the pieces so that our V-groove slides into it. So it is just like a puzzle. You got to start at one point, work your way all the way to the other end.
Yeah.
So it's got to be thought through from start to finish. And then the top caps everything, turns up, screw it tight.
It's just
And it keeps your walls tight.
no extra
And then
trim or anything.
It's good stability for your loft also.
Yeah. It's a load-bearing wall.
Without bringing your beams down lower and lower and lower.
And you don't have to
double
put a piece of trim.
No
Nothing.
trim whatsoever.
Done. I mean, click, clip, done.
Oh,
Like a
That
puzzle.
looks great.
And we're going to let them go. So people buy these unfinished, you'll get these, and that's how you finish your house, the same way we're doing here. And like what they did is Chuck and them, they took their time, and they started this right here. So this cut now, there's no trim right there.
Right.
They cut this first one to fit really nice. They don't need to trim. In these corners, everything fits real nice and tight. You don't need
And
trim in the
everything
corners.
matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you take your time and make it fit, you don't have to fill the house full of trim.
Yeah.
Spend an extra hour per job, saves you a day in trim.
Yeah.
Yep, so if they get this, and what Chuck's doing, he's going to trim them windows out before they put the loft. So the loft's all done.
Yep.
And then they put the flooring down, they're out of here.
This is the flooring.
great.
Flooring's done on this one.
Yeah, I mean up there,
This
yeah.
goes- to
loft one.
Loft
Finished
flooring.
work for cabin
Yeah.
and countertop. Done.
So he'll finish up there, the trim, put the ledgers, put the flooring on, and then it goes down to the other end of the building where it can be trimmed out.
So now, how much has this saved on time with doing this system?
at least 2 days in all, I would say.
Seriously?
2 days with everything.
Trim
This one
takes
actually
a
gets
long
the stair
time.
case going down and turns right there where you're at.
Trim,
Oh, really?
trim
Okay.
Takes a long
No.
time.
That's why that dormer's so far out, isn't it?
Right.
I got you.
Oh.
So actually that floor will stop back here.
It stops.
So
Right here's
That's
the
right here. That's your 2x.
you got a headroom to get up in there.
Yeah.
But that system, Amanda, trimming these windows are nothing. It's super simple to do.
Right.
Cake work.
Yeah, and then, but doing this,
The little stuff.
that shower was, they had a day just in plumbing and doing stuff with the shower.
I can't believe it
Extra
saved that much. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We used to have to run 2 beams.
Yep,
Double up.
the two beams, the fastening it, everything. And then we did the loft. We were crawling around in the loft. He's doing all his trim. He'll be done. He can stand there comfortably and do the trim, you know?
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, enough.
Bye, guys. Love the guys. I love all the guys.
You're a guy lover,
I
Amanda.
love all the boys.
All right, that's a 16-foot Freedom, and I want to point this out, there's some customizations in there, like it has steps. So this is a 16-footer that has steps, so really, we haven't done a 16-foot with steps, so when next week,
Have we not?
when this house goes down there to finish up, they'll put the steps in. So you'll be able to. It'll be awesome. We'll come back and see
That'd
that.
be nice.
I'd love for you to be able to decorate these.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll have a chance to or not when it's leaving. All right, so I just want to point out that you can customize anything that we do.
Yeah.
If you wanted a round roof on that, if you wanted another dormer on that, whatever you want, we'll do. But
yeah, we had somebody calling asking about a barrel house. Remember?
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And you
Love
take
to
it
do
on.
different stuff. Now, that's going to cost you more money.
Of course.
We got these houses down for speed. All right, it's a beautiful home, but we have to do them cost effective. We're trying to keep a good price for y'all. Now, we love doing different stuff, but we got to charge for it because we haven't done it much. We can do anything, but we got to charge for that. All right,
Things
but if
like
you
the
want
barnwood and everything like that, we have to charge for now.
if you want a good, solid, basic house,
Yeah.
that's the RJO, the Freedom, and the Craftsman. All right,
And so what's that? So this was an 8 by 16.
8 by 16.
Okay.
All right. Now this one is a 9 by 18.
Just trying to get a good shot of it.
Yeah, this is 9 by 18. Yep, and it's got one dormer, one window, so that's your typical dormer. And we got gutters on the house, galvanized roof, maintenance-free siding. And now this is on a Craftsman style trailer too. Okay, so they got more height. There's a lot going on in this house. It actually has a steam enclosure shower. So the shower is a full steam. The homeowner, it's got an exterior shower. Okay, it's got an exterior shower here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, let me point something out. This house is probably, it's not going to go in a southern frost-free zone place. Okay, so this has the potential of freezing. So this homeowner, you can see the spray foam that we've tried to put around all inside here, right?
Yeah.
But this valve will freeze because there's water right there. So this homeowner has to winterize this area, maybe build a box around it, whatever he's going to do. Now there's no pipes showing out anywhere except for right there, but that could freeze and go back in there. Minnesota, Wisconsin, north of Cincinnati, you're going to freeze. You've got to watch this right here. So I'm not a real advocate of these outdoor showers in a northern climate.
And that's just what you do in a normal home. You get a normal home.
You couldn't do that
You have
anywhere
to-
up north.
No.
Nobody has that.
No.
In the winter, your water hoses, you got to take your water hose off, right? Drain it. You can't. If you left a water hose out here on a frost-resistant or a freeze-resistant spigot, it'll freeze back in the house.
Wow.
Because it has to drain, you know.
Yeah. Mhm.
But I like an outdoor shower. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Now this is a 9 by 18. A lot going on in this house, all right? Man, Brett, you want to walk us through this, buddy? There's a lot going on here, buddy.
Yeah, watch out. I'm working in here, so it's a mess.
It's a mess.
There's airlines and cords everywhere.
Yep.
This one, so this Rob just built this and
That
installed
is
this today.
crazy
So
looking.
this thing is pretty crazy. So the mattress will be on here. There'll be a couple sconce lights built in up there. You can see where the switch will be, and just inside there. So
Okay, laying in bed, turn your lights
yeah,
on.
So if they want to read, we'll have them pointing straight down if everybody wants
Cool.
to read or anything. So this will fit a queen size mattress. And it's spring, it's spring assisted, so it's nothing to pick it up. This.
Randy, stay close to it. For your
Over here?
mic.
Oh yeah, you got the microphone.
Oh.
So he built it, they wanted a fold down table, and so he built this table for them. So these legs will come out. So there's their table.
Wow.
But he made it into like a picnic bench type table.
You gotta have somewhere to sit.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
First time I met
Oh, I know, it's, yep, you're good, buddy.
Oh, that's great.
And then this one, you got two locks. You got this one.
I'm, more than 200 pounds.
Well, I'll be darned.
So then we can just sit here
Wow.
and eat it.
We can drink beer and play cards.
Yep. It's sturdy. This is a nice,
Isn't this cool?
really cool. I've never seen one like this before.
Never.
And it's perfect height, too.
Oh yeah, look, man. I mean, we got man to bring us some food.
Yeah. And then, even if someone has disabilities or something, you could have that up. You could easily roll a wheelchair under it or...
Yeah, just have one down,
Yeah.
Put it back up. Yeah. Oh, that's so
That folds up
cool.
there.
Done, and it's super light.
Oh no, they love this.
Yeah, this thing is so neat. I've never seen anything quite like that.
lock
That is
that one,
cool.
Beautiful.
Slide
Beautiful.
bolts everywhere. Then this will be the kitchen.
Now,
So
just to reiterate, that's a queen, isn't
that's a
it?
queen.
It's
Yep.
a queen
Yeah.
size.
This is 9 foot wide.
This is 10 feet.
10 foot, I'm
This
sorry.
one's 10 by 20. So
Okay.
10 by 20?
Yeah, same as
10 by
Betsy's.
20.
So 9 by 18 is next.
Oh, okay, okay.
The kids.
Got it.
This is the big. So then kitchen here will be farm style sink, and then an L-shaped kitchen. So they'll have a big convection microwave oven that'll vent outside, a cooktop on the counter there,
Right.
and then around this corner they'll have an under the counter fridge.
Okay.
We're trying to get a lazy Susan in there.
That's the problem we had,
But
yeah.
with this wall, to keep they have to have minimum 32-inch opening for this one. And so to keep that minimum opening,
They had to keep it there, yeah.
Couldn't do it. We're gonna try to do something nice in that corner, hopefully some sort of movable shelf or something. So and this is a pocket door slot. So that door right there, Josh made that today. That door will sit.
So now this pocket door is going to sit, like he said, inside there.
Okay.
So there's this track here, so it'll run on little trucks and it'll slide. It'll disappear into the wall.
Oh,
So
nice.
it completely goes away.
Yeah.
I got the microphone. You got to get,
Oh yeah, I
get
gotta
by
I
you.
always forget about that. Over here will be a pantry, you know, just for candy, whatever you. And then in here,
No, is this, so this is just open right here?
this will be a pantry to the panel, and this is all open.
All right.
So a pantry, I'll run it all the way up to the top for them.
No, this is
That is-
relocation. Got it. And now, is that a doggy door?
That's a doggy door, yeah.
Got it.
Doggy door
So
there.
really, that's kind of like their living room where Matt is, right?
Yeah, well, this one is getting that 10 by 20 porch, and he said
yeah.
that's the living room.
Really?
So the exact footprint of the house is going to be a porch, a covered porch outside.
So this is all a kitchen.
So
and
when this is full, yeah, this would essentially be the
Congregating in the
Yeah.
kitchen and outside their living
Because
room.
that folds out of the way and it's gone. There's no couch or anything planned. And then the counter will go to about where that level's at, probably about right there. To the end
Nice.
of the counter.
Yeah.
Kind of like Chef David, you know, they built on the outdoor, the screened-in porch.
Had his
They used
porch
that
out
as
there.
a living room, and then there's the kitchen.
Yep.
And
Oh,
then
that's great.
this house is about 1/3 bathroom. That's what
Wow.
It is, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's real big. So in here, so here's your pocket door.
Let me get in here with
Oh,
you.
that's right, I forgot.
Yeah, me too.
So this, where Randy's standing, that is a gigantic enclosed, fully functioning steam shower. It's got Bluetooth
Steam
speakers
shower.
built in. It's got everything.
Bluetooth what?
Speakers that are in the ceiling.
Wow.
And it's great. It's got lights.
Nice.
It's great. Like an 8-inch rain shower, benches. It's gonna.
That's gonna be cool.
It'd take a whole day to put that. thing
What?
together.
You know what? We may have to try it out just make sure it works.
Right, and then so then this will just be an access panel. There's a lot of equipment that goes,
Yeah.
you know, all the pumps and the heaters
yeah.
and everything. The controls for the shower will be located here. That's what those plugs are for.
Gosh,
And
I
then,
wonder how much that thing costs.
I don't know.
But I don't want to say it.
Wow.
And it goes clear up to here, so it's.
Wow.
And
I
everything-
could even stretch out.
And this dominated the structure. We had to make the height of everything different just for this.
It did. So the loft is about 4 or 5 inches higher than normal.
Yeah.
But since they get this is an RJO, but it's on a Craftsman trailer, so it has a drop axle. That's where you can see those fenders.
Yeah.
So we got their headroom back for the loft by putting it on this trailer instead of the perfectly flat one. And then, so here, this is going to be a stacked washer dryer unit.
Got it?
And then it'll just be a little storage underneath.
Yeah.
Then your toilet. And then here, I was just about to build,
Grab
this
that.
will be a closet. So down here will be a tankless gas water heater.
Oh, cool. Underneath here.
Yeah,
Is
that'll
that, is
come
it,
up-
is it a precision temp on the floor? Okay.
No, I'm sorry, it's an eco temp.
Eco-temp.
Eco-temp.
So it'll vent out, yep.
It'll vent out. And then it'll be about 40 inches, so about there. And then from there up is going to be a linen closet. So we'll have plenty of storage. They'll be able to store things in here too.
Yep.
And then this, I felt kind of bad. Oh, I forgot about the mic.
Oh, yeah. It's all
I
right.
felt kind of bad on this because of that fender, this shower had to come out 11 inches.
Yep.
And that's dead space, so it's planned dead
Oh,
space.
I see.
Yep.
Which in a tiny home you want to try to avoid that.
Right.
So then this up here, so their loft, the floor will come right to this,
And then put stuff in
So
there?
I made
Ah.
a secret compartment.
That's
Good.
cool.
So when the loft floor is in, they'll be able to pull a panel of their floor off.
Yeah.
And it's 6 feet long. And if you climb up there, there's another secret for you. We'll go climb up and look in there.
Let me look in
Do
there.
it.
Yeah.
That's great. So
So,
they can use it.
so if you look
Oh
at
yeah.
the floor,
So
go
you
ahead
got
and grab that panel.
you got that, and you can lift this up
So
and look
you
underneath
need two
there.
hands, but
So there's more storage underneath
the
that.
secret compartment has a secret compartment.
Ah, that's
But
cool.
That's awesome.
I thought, why not? You know, it's almost 2 feet. It could easily reach all the way down
Right.
from up top. But you know, I got 2 free hands, so this just
Right.
that's
So you
the
took the
top-
floor
that's
out.
The floor.
I'll be
And
darned.
that floor is right at this line. So
Woo!
they have 2 1-foot deep compartments that are 6 feet long. Or they can use it all as well.
Right.
But
Don't use that.
I
Yeah.
thought, it's not going to take much time. Might as well
See,
utilize some of that space.
Yeah.
that's ITH philosophy right
Yeah.
there. Good deal,
That
man.
is awesome.
And
Yep.
that's about it for that one.
Oh, and you got a window going there, a triangle
There
window?
is a triangle window.
Nice.
It's been ordered. Should be here this week.
I
Okay.
like that.
And so it's all framed in.
Yep.
So all we have to do is
Cut it out, put it in.
Siding, put it in, frame it.
Cool.
And I think that's.
Now, is that that's a loft all the way across?
This is
No.
not. No, so because it's 10 feet wide and there's no loft here, so this beam sort of keeps those walls from the roof from kind of just smushing the walls out.
Right.
So that's what these big beams do.
I see.
And these are actually live edge that I
I see that.
took all the bark off of and sanded them, you know, really smooth, so they're going to be really nice. So
Beautiful.
you
Yeah.
can see the sort of the contrast with the clean
It looks
Yep.
really
heat room
good.
over there.
We're poly in this house,
It's
right?
gonna get polished.
That'll look
Everything's
great,
gonna be
Oh,
man.
that's gonna look
And
really
these
nice.
we'll have to do
Golly.
like 10 coats so they really stand out
Yeah.
and look good.
Wow.
When we put poly on that gets super rich and dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna look nice.
And it also gets, I believe they're gonna be the same height. It's gonna be
Two closets. Yep.
And then with a slide out vanity.
Got
so
it.
at night they can roll out a vanity, so when they're laying in bed they can
Put their
set
phone,
water,
whatever,
phone,
yep.
whatever, yeah,
Awesome.
whatever they want.
That's on each side.
Travis is asking, how do you get up to the loft?
There'll be a ladder.
There'll be
Just a ladder.
Yeah.
All right.
So it'll be probably right where you're standing, right in the center here. So our cabinets will come to about here, and then so that we'll have a removable ladder that comes
Okay.
here.
Cool.
Yeah, no
Ah.
stairs or anything in this one because of the cabinet and with the door placement.
Stairs take up a lot of room, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to say again, it's what size porch?
10 by 20. Same
The size of the house.
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
This is their weekend home. This is a
Wow.
vacation home for them. Yeah. A lot
Is it
going
in
on.
the community or is it?
No. It's going to Virginia, somewhere near the coast, kind of near the coast.
I think
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a screened-in porch? or
Yeah.
just a-
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
They probably will close it in if they're going to have a living room out
I
there.
would think, yeah, in the winter,
Yep.
you want it closed, in the summer you want it screened. Maybe
For sure.
screened in with like Bermuda
Very
shutters.
nice.
Isn't
They
that
love the
cool?
exposed beams.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
That is really nice.
Well,
And of course, there's one more beam here that I already had installed. It was the same as this, but on that side. But I took it down so that we could build that massive shower.
Yeah.
We need to set the top on it, do all kinds of things.
got it.
So once that's built in, then we'll build the rest of the bathroom around.
Wow.
And they'll do the same as we did. They'll trim all that out and then do this down later so they don't have to crawl up there in the loft, you know.
Right.
Yep.
It's awesome. This is great.
You know, it's a sequence, and that's what we want to show people. They come here and learn to build a house, an RJO that they want to finish. It's that sequence that really helps you in your labor. It speeds up the process.
Can you guys just show that one more time?
Yeah.
That's brand new, because I think they'd like to see that again. And we'll let you know what the price is too.
Okay, you want to show the bed coming down?
Yeah, do the whole thing.
Fill the whole bed down
The
first.
bed just pulled.
Okay.
There's no latch on that.
So that's a Murphy bed.
It's
So,
queen size.
I got one finger on it.
Wow.
And so it's got those shock absorbers in the back that assist it. Otherwise it'd be too heavy to pick
Be
up.
very heavy.
Especially once you get a mattress on it. So you have a queen mattress on here. And this just comes right up. Doesn't take anything, one finger. Don't worry about that, I got it.
Randy can do that. Don't worry about that.
These all unlatch.
Uh-oh.
Watch your elbow. That comes down.
And this is brand new.
Yeah, so we're working the bugs out. Matt and I could sit here, drink coffee while Amanda fixes something to eat.
One of those small pieces.
I got more of those too.
There it is, Matt's fixing it. Isn't that cool?
I love it.
And super sturdy.
Andrea called it a party table.
Well, you can do whatever you want with it.
Where do you see that in a tiny house, man?
I don't, that's awesome.
That's a big table. And you know what I like about it? Everything we've ever done, it's practical.
Yes.
So it's easy to replace. You know, if this thing goes bad, you got slide bolts you replace. You know, the wood is easy. Everything is just built with regular tools. There's nothing fabricated from some fancy, you know, IKEA or China or anything. We built it, you can build it.
Right.
Isn't that neat?
Oh, and he will be building a vanity as well.
Oh,
Okay.
It'll match.
Oh, yeah.
It'll match. So
It goes against that shower, I
when-
remember, that's
when
right.
that door is open, you know, they'll look like, the cabinets will look identical.
Right.
That's
I mean, this
great.
whole house was a show in itself.
I mean, even think about with it being a vacation home.
Yeah.
Even though they probably have the money to pay whatever, they got to save money, put extra things in here because the house was already at a lower cost, the base price. So
Well, I mean, ITH, that's just our,
exactly.
our cost point. Yep.
Hopefully they'll
Yeah.
let us go stay in it.
Yeah, we'll get to, maybe we get
There you go.
getting that
We'll make
steam
a copy.
shower. Now this door, I wanted to point out, it's the same as we did the bathroom wall over
Oh,
there
the
with
same.
Mike. It's got the dado, fits in like a puzzle. Boom, 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 in together.
It looks
So that
really
system,
sleek.
yeah, so it's nice. There's no trim added inside here. So it's all just nice and sleek.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
Man, great looking house, Brett. Thanks. I
Wow.
didn't know that was going to be in today. We saw it. Randy and I saw it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, in the
Rob
shop,
showed it
yeah.
to us. So that's exciting.
Now, did we, I mean, that took a long time. Do you want to just,
Yeah, we're only at 27 minutes, Randy.
Well,
My God. What's the matter with you?
I get so many people saying, God, your videos are so long.
I want to know who asked you that because it ain't these people that I see
I
on
got
here.
32,000 texts
There
last
ain't
night.
not one person on here that says that.
Okay,
And yes, it was a 10 by 20.
10 by 20,
Let's show that again.
maintenance free
right
siding.
there. And one door, right? It was just one door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what we did is we made that fascia board in the height of the house to accept the covered porch. Because they want to put a covered porch up there. So we made sure the distance, see the top of the door?
Yeah.
So they can put their Raptors. So we'll probably go ahead and put joist hangers up there so they can put Raptors out there and go, and we can pre-cut the deck and post for them and everything.
I love Christine. I want you to look at what
What?
Christine and Travis just put. Why are these videos so short? And then Travis said, who in the hell keeps telling him that? Turn it off and walk away if the videos are too long.
They said that's why you don't have a lot of subscribers, is because people don't want to sit down. They see, an hour and 32 minutes
And
video.
listen, I'm curious, how many subscribers do they have?
Who?
Who's telling you this? Okay.
Joe Rogan called me.
Stop.
But he's got a 3-hour video, right?
it. He's-
Yeah. You know what? We're way more interesting than him.
Way
He wants to
more.
talk about smoking dope. Come on in here. This is our office.
You know my daughter told me, I guess because we're older, said, Mom, nobody calls it dope anymore.
What do they call it, man?
I don't know what they call it. What do they call it? Are you on whatever they call it? Oh, this is exciting.
This is the office. Now, I have plans for this hallway.
I can't wait. Let
So
me show the hallway.
when all the guys walk in here, we got this big tall ceiling, and I got to put some insulation up there.
Yeah,
But we're going to fill this full of pictures
yeah.
of all the guys, our newspaper articles, all that stuff. And then I've got some big motivational sayings that I live by, like Rocky's got one, and then we got just some stuff. It's really cool to read every day. And we're going to put this on here. So here's where they clock in, is the guys will have this, and a list will be right there. That's probably locked, but they'll be able to sign in, clock in.
Yeah.
And what they do is they write what house they're building, how many hours they had on it, so we track how many hours on each job. Isn't that cool? But this is the office. It's a glass door, so when UPS and FedEx comes in, There's a glass door there, another door here, and all the inventory goes in there. But this is the office.
Here's the office. This is where the girls will be.
Isn't this cool?
It is awesome.
So we got Alyssa's desk all around here. All the walls got desk on it. So we got all this desk, the windows. There's no lights on in here, and look how bright it is.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
John's, what we're doing is because we really didn't know where to put everything, it's hard to get electrical inspectors in here because we just grow, right?
Yes.
You can't get an inspection here all the time. So what we're doing is we're having everything exposed. So when we do get electrical inspection, we'll be up to code.
I love when inspectors come out here to see you because they just shake their head. They go, Randy,
Again?
why didn't you just call me?
I know. I got one coming tomorrow for the beach. Yeah.
They love you. But it's fun.
No, they don't, but yeah. So this is that. And then Amanda's in another office that Steven's putting the windows in here.
This will be your, Tom, and Ken's office.
Yeah, so we can do our drawings, Tom, me, everybody. We can have some meetings. We can have some meetings in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then over there will be a bathroom and a kitchen
Yes.
for the girls. Yeah.
That is great.
And what I love about it, look.
So necessary. We needed
These
this.
are just 1x4s, right? This here is old 1x12s what we glued and stapled together as floor joists.
Mm-hmm.
And upstairs is a storage.
Yes.
This whole thing has got storage across the whole floor of
And
it.
it's probably about 4 or 5 feet? How tall
Yeah,
is it?
yeah, about 4 or 5 foot tall.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yes, it's cool.
So we're using a lot of, just stuff we have left over
Yeah.
to finish. Now I did buy sheetrock, and I hate to say that I know how to finish sheetrock because you never want that job.
Yeah.
But I'll finish the sheetrock in here, and we're trying to get them in here by Monday.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing.
Gosh, it's so needed. The girls are still training that little 3 weeks. We can't take it anymore.
So here they go. Guys, come in, sign in right there. Boom. Alyssa will give them a hard time.
Exactly. Well, that's her job.
Done. And this is when I love it because when we have guests come here, this is going to be the main entrance. You're not going to get in any other way into this building
Right.
because the other part's going to be all secluded. So when you come in here, you sign in your waiver form, you come in, you don't know what you're about to see because there's nothing outside.
Right.
Everything's closed in. It says office out there, inventory out there, deliveries out there. You can't get in the other way.
Right.
So when and all the parking will be there. So when you walk in, you're walking into ITH.
Because this is what's been happening is that we'll look up or somebody will say, hey, who's that? Somebody will drive around the back and they'll be out
Nobody
walking
knows where to
around.
go.
They're jumping over saws and stuff. We're like, what? Who are you?
But what I like is like, you've never been here before.
Yes.
You come through here, you signed in, you've been taught whatever, right? And then you walk
You
in.
open the door.
And now you walk into tiny home heaven.
Tiny home USA.
Look at that. And then you walk into the Thunderdome, man.
I know.
I love it. Isn't that just, everything's out there and you walk in here and boom, man. Yeah. I love Matt. Matt's 61 years old.
Yeah.
He said he laughed the other day. He goes, I get up every morning and I feel great. I come here to work. He said, I don't understand what's wrong with everybody.
It's because he's old school.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah.
But now we say
there's
that
new
with,
school.
we say old school, but new school,
He's
there's
a
some
beast.
new schools that'll work their tail off.
Look at him. He knows we're talking about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He does
you
good.
can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I never
with the
do.
Kids.
I never do.
It's
You
like-
did.
Yeah.
I never said nothing. I was just bragging on Matt. Tell her, Travis. Tell her. Travis, stick up for me here. This is 9x18.
9x18.
Yep. And Conan and Zach are taking way too long to do anything, so we can't show much. Look.
I know.
I know.
I know.
But
I see the glue.
yeah, don't step on that
I'm
glue.
not going to touch the glue.
Now, what I can point out a few things is this loft had to come down as low as we could get so we could get some headroom.
Yes.
So we went back to use our girders. Now, because this house is 9 foot wide and because this bathroom is so big, right? This is,
Is this all bathroom?
yeah, look, there's a toilet. You're in the washer and dryer.
That is right. Let me get
Look,
back
this
here.
is in the tongue.
Lord.
So this is, half the house is bathroom.
Just like that other one.
Yeah, and you got a door in the bathroom.
Wow.
This is a pocket door, so you got a pocket door that slides in,
Yeah.
right? I like pocket doors. We actually were talking about the other day, this dormer was back to here, but we made it 2 foot bigger because it has a staircase.
Yeah.
Now Tom came up with a great idea, everybody, and we'll show you as this house progresses. But instead of the stairs coming up here, the owner did not want that window to be any smaller.
Yes.
I love, this is a problem. See, it was like, what are we going to do here? I love when we all have to come together and think about things, because the stairs was going to impede on the window. You had to have a landing. There was no headroom to get up there, so we made the loft out bigger. So what we're going to do now is Tom come up with an idea. The ladder will be inside that.
Oh.
It will be on 2 tracks, and the ladder can be pulled out,
Great idea.
folded down. You go up, and when you're done, you take it and you fold it back inside.
Great idea.
We've never done one before, so we're excited about how that's going to work. We'll build a little box in here. This will be a little box, and you won't be able to see the ladder up inside the ceiling. And so they'll just be able to pull it out like this and pull it down.
Great.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Let me see if I can see it.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Ooh. So, and that's a washer and dryer. We're doing a lot of those now.
What a practical place to put
Oh
them.
my God.
You know, the tongue's really nothing. You got to pay for the tongue box, but
course.
wow, you
So
got a
worth
full stackable washer dryer in the bathroom.
That's worth it.
Yeah, and then out here's the kitchen. So this is like our old style home we used to build. Bathroom on one end, kitchen on the other, living room in the middle. What I love about not having a staircase, everybody, this is 9 by 18. Now you've got this big area, this great big area for dining room and living room. So you could have a full sofa in here. You never see like a household sofa in a tiny house. You could have one there now, or you could have one here, probably there and have a TV back here or something, you know.
Now I'm noticing something different. What is this? Why is this metal?
It's a pocket door.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
And this is the
Okay.
mechanism the pocket door will be on.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, and then this holds the door up. Door hands on
I'm
that.
a big advocate having 2 doors. I just love having 2 doors. in
It
my
is
house.
nice to have, especially in the bathroom. You know, like me, I come in all trashed out from work and mud and everything. You can get
Yeah.
undressed out here in the bathroom and take a
You
shower.
almost have like a mud room.
It's nice. It really is. But
Throw your
9,
dirty clothes in the washer.
look
and
at 9 by
everything.
8. This is only 18 foot long, so it's only 2 foot longer than an RJO. Look at the bathroom in here.
And you could have had a smaller door like Chuck has on his container. You could have had a smaller door too.
But you could, but like if you got the wall space, why not?
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
But you
There's
got,
nothing else.
think about living in here. Full size washer and dryer, right? Regular toilet, shower, vanity, closet, room to walk around in a bathroom. You can go outside or inside. And let's say you're all done, you come in from work, you get done, you come in here, and now I got a living room, I can kick back, I can whatever, and I got a living room, and now I got a 9 foot kitchen. Right?
Yeah.
You can, I don't know what else you need, and plus you have a loft up there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could actually have 2 more folks staying up there. 3 or 4 people could sleep
This
in
is
it.
a 9 by 18, right?
It's only 18 foot long,
But
9 by 18,
wide.
9 wide.
It's 9 by 18.
Everybody, if you're not traveling in these like an RV, you look at our prices. Going 9 or 10 foot wide
Going
is so
bigger
worth
makes a
it.
big
There's
difference.
nobody, I don't know anybody in the country that does 9 and 10s as much as we do. I was like, why not? I don't understand why you don't go 9 or 10 foot wide.
Oh, and these are right here. Let me just show those right there. What are those?
Those are rafter ties.
Okay.
We tie the rafters to the top plate.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Let me get it out just a little bit there. Should get that glue all over.
I know. Okay.
We had one here, and what we did is we pulled it over to there. So our finishing crews now will take it. And our finishing crews, they'll put the sinks in, the toilets in, the water heaters in. So these guys can get on with the framing and get back to building carpentry. So we're getting specialized. The carpenters, and then you got the finishing crew. And then we're liking this. I think the finishing crews like it. The carpenters like staying on carpentry. They don't want to be in there crinkling around with a sink and a faucet and all that stuff, Now, and really normally, your carpenter crew is a different personality too.
Yeah.
Like Zach and Conan, Bart, Joseph, Mike, Brett, they're more of aggressiveness. They want to get it done. They throw it out there. It's a little bit more physical job, of course, building the house. The finishing crews.
It's really a big physical job.
Yeah,
The
it
building.
is. And then the finishing crews,
It's more
I hate to
finesse.
say they're older, but they are, and they're more finesse. They've got multiple skills from electrical to plumbing to all and finish. They'll do finish trim in there if they have to, and then they can take their time and take an eye and look at everything. Then they test everything from the electrical, the water, the plumbing, the sewer, and the fans and the showers, and make sure the faucets and everything are working. So we're getting there. We got about 2 or 3 more of these generations of homes coming through.
Right.
And we're trying to do 7 at a time, 7, 7, 7, so we can get 14 in a month. Isn't that
Wow,
cool?
that's great.
Yeah. All right, let me show you this here. Now this is a 9 by 18 also. All right. Now there's 2 of them, and they're identical, 2 9 by 18s.
Same owner, isn't it? I
Yeah.
believe.
Yep. So they're 2 9 by 18.
And both of these are going into the community, I believe.
Are they?
I believe so, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are Ann's.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was when I was talking to the
Yeah.
guys earlier. She actually owns 4 of our homes.
Yeah, it's
Isn't that
a great
cool?
story with her.
Yeah.
We appreciate her for sure.
So here, you've got one of our RJO doors. It's ready to be installed. Joseph's in there actually by himself putting up tongue and groove on the ceiling.
Okay.
We had a couple guys lay out, he's in there by himself. And these homes all can be built by one man. It take a little bit longer, but nothing's like super heavy. But if you got a helper, of course, it goes.
And Joseph is a seasoned carpenter. Like
He's been
you.
here since the beginning
Yeah.
with us. He's my son's age
So
is 26.
if Joseph was to build one himself, how long would it take Joseph?
4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
4 or 5 weeks. That's full time.
Yeah.
Not working, working in evenings. So,
How long would it take you?
probably 3 days.
I knew this was coming. I
He's
wish Joseph would
he's
have
young.
heard that.
He's still young.
Where's Tom at?
Oh yeah, Amanda, there's my pull-up bar here.
Oh.
See my pull-up bar? Look here. Look here. Look here. I could keep going all day. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't want to show off in front of the world. Amanda, come on.
You don't want to? Since when? Since when don't you want to show off?
Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that house is.
Kevin Randy said he didn't want to show off. I said, since when?
Since when? I got to be humble, Amanda.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Now those, they wanted to change the color on this. We got to paint them up there.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why they're different colors.
Now Kevin is over the
Finished crews.
The finished crew.
Yeah, so it's really cool because he's taking pictures with his phone and documenting everything. And then he's going over here and checking and seeing what's being done so he can figure out what he needs to finish them out and the speed and the calendars, the scheduling and all that. So it's kind of neat seeing everybody step their game up.
Yeah.
And they're wanting this to happen.
And and you said this, and I love what Christine just said. She said you're going to need a bigger shop for
Oh, yeah.
Randy's ego.
Oh, Randy's ego!
But,
We do need a bigger shop.
but to turn, to go into that, look where we're at. Like
We're busting that door down.
We're maxing out here.
Hey,
And you got to find a space for me. For my stuff.
your stuff.
My
I
stuff.
want to get you a building of your own that you decorate. We can take a house, put it over there, and then you can just decorate it.
Yeah.
We don't have to, you don't have to be, because right now we got to pull one in here and you got to walk
I
around
know.
everybody, and we'll get there. Yep. Oh, this is just,
It's amazing.
you ain't kidding.
None of this was ever. Well, now it's not quite true.
What?
I don't know if you want to tell this. You've told this before, but it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
But Randy had a vision many, many years ago. Was it before you were even married, or was it before the boys were born, or what was it? You had a vision of this happening.
Yeah, it wasn't as detailed as this.
Right.
But when I was a kid, I was like 12, 13, until I was 15 years old. I had an episode in my life that caused me to be obsessive compulsive, and but it was going from, I was completely normal,
Yeah.
and I was so obsessive compulsive that it turned, I had an inability to even function in a day. I was hospitalized. And I did a video on it years ago, talked about it. But during that time, I used to dream real vivid dreams. And I seen that I had 2 boys. I seen that I had a business. There were carpenters, there were builders.
And you were in Michigan, not...
Yeah, I lived in Michigan. I was just a kid. And I seen all that in my dreams, you know. And I had thought it was Brothers Cove when I was over there. But then when I got here, everything was fitting, the puzzles were better.
Yeah.
And it was really weird. So it was like kind of cool that confirmation came from my dreams. It was a really bad time in my life where I had, it was dark. And that two and a half years of my life that I had the obsessive compulsive disorder, and I'll share that on a video sometime again, but it changed my life. And what drove me into that was fear. And it was fear of my parents fighting, because all they did was argue for 73 years. And it just was hard on me. And then my dad was a drinker, you know, and they argued and drank, and it was just kind of a rough home life. I was never abused. My dad loved me, my mom loved me, but those two was tension constantly in the house. And so anyway, I added a ritual to keep me from, you know, hopefully they would say like a superstition. If I do something, it'll keep them from arguing. And then there was a lot of drugs in the schools where I was at. I mean, I'm talking a lot of heavy drugs. I was turning into a teenager, and all my friends were going into drugs. I didn't know how to handle it all, so fear overcome me.
Yeah.
So I came up with these rituals that if I do these certain things, I won't be a drug addict and my parents won't argue. But yeah, you're all right, come on. But it went on so much that it ended up, I had an inability to even function. I had to, I hardly could go to school. I was hospitalized, so I wouldn't eat. I was urinating proteins. At 15 years old, I was 115 pounds. And to this day, I think it may have stunted maybe my growth, some, coordination that I had. I was a late bloomer after that. I never really became coordinated until I starved myself almost to death. And then one day it was over. It was just over in one day. And I had, I used to go to church a lot. I was heavy into, I was a Christian, still am. But as a young man, a place that was safe. But then just before I went into high school, my 10th grade year, that summer, it lifted, just like the clouds parted in the sky. And one day, from one morning, absolutely being obsessive, where I couldn't, and I could go on about it. It's actually funny when I tell you how the rituals I had to do. People always laugh when I tell them. But it went from that morning, having to get up at 4 hours before I need to be anywhere, because it took me 4 hours to get ready and change clothes and bathe, to coming home after a church service, completely done, nothing ever touched again.
Amazing.
Never again. And to this day, that's always in my mind, believe it or not. In that darkness that I was in, it was like somebody put you in a dark closet, shut the door, and said, "See you later," for 2 years.
Yeah.
Nobody knew me. Nobody knew. I had no friends. I had nothing in my life. And when that opened up, I ate life in bucketfuls. You couldn't give me enough experiences in life, good experiences. I didn't go to drugs. I didn't go on stuff. I wanted to live. In 10th grade, I asked every senior cheerleader out on a date. All of them. I was a stupid, ugly little kid, and they were sweet enough to be nice to me. But I just wanted to live. I just wanted to live. I joined every sport, and I swear, I think it's tied over into who I am today.
And two, you saw this place.
I saw it in the dreams. I had some really wicked dreams that were terrible nightmares for years, for about 2 years. But then it would be a flash of this, and I dreamt, and I could see the water back here. I seen the men working. I could feel the camaraderie, and how it was going to work. It was more of a manufacturing kind of thing, but we were building homes, and who knew that this would ever
And
take.
you thought it was Brothers Cove and you were trying to make it fit stuff,
I
but
thought it
wasn't.
was, but it kept not fitting, and I'm thinking, well, God, what else could it be if this isn't it?
Yeah.
Who would ever think that I would, walk away from that and start? Who would have ever thought, So
Never.
it's kind of neat, the confirmation, But I've had a lot of different things in my life that I've dreamt and I've seen, and it's come forth, and it's made it kind of rewarding, and you got a good feeling about you're doing the right thing, Anyway.
It's amazing. I just thought that was great.
But that's a big story. I could tell you more in detail about it someday. I thought about, and the only reason I like to share it is this encouragement for people
It is.
that are fighting things and going so much mental challenging going right now, mental health, and people are, and it's
really is.
It's just because of our society and everything,
is.
and it's all fear-based.
That's right.
And so to this day, I don't fear hardly. I mean, I guess I'm scared of some stuff, but in all reality, I'm not scared. I'm not scared to start this business. I'm not
Yeah.
scared to build these rafters and stand them up and not know that they're going to make it.
Because you didn't know.
No, I didn't know what would happen. I didn't know. I built a tiny home. Didn't know if it would go down the road. You just do it. I'm not scared because I want to live. We got
Yeah.
one life, and you don't have long
And
to live.
everybody thinks you're super, super confident you know the outcome. You never know the outcome. I've known him for almost 20 years, and he never knows what the outcome is going to be. I figured that out a long time ago. I was like, don't you know what's going to happen? He's like, nope, but I'm going to try
Well,
it.
I don't know the outcome of the beginning of an idea.
Yes.
Like these trusses, I did not know they were going to stand up.
Right.
When I bought that clear stuff, nobody knew if it was going to work or not.
Yeah.
But I paid $3,400 for it, and it works. And there's not a light in this building right now. And look how well everybody can see to work. And our first tiny home, we built it. And that's when people call me. They say, hey, we want to know where you got your trailer. How do you frame? How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do this? I never walked and asked one person how to do any of this.
No.
Never. This has all come from just building, thinking,
Yeah.
and just doing it.
And if anybody's ever knows you, met you, or anything, so you can see a difference in a leader and a follower. Randy's always been
Follower.
You've always been a leader. Now,
I
if
don't-
there's something sweet like candy or something, no, you'll follow that for sure. I want to
Yeah.
show whose house is at the end. When I pulled up, I saw that one outside. I don't know if we can go.
Is it this one here?
The outside one. It's stained, and I didn't know if it's leaving, if it's going to the community.
Well, I want to comment when you said I'm a leader. I like to lead by example,
Yes.
and I like to lead by serving
Right. True.
instead of leading by telling
Right.
and dominating.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to dominate, and because these guys all know that I can do what they do,
Yeah. And
because
have
they
done.
all know, they all know where this company came from, was from this, my hands. They respect me, and at the same time, I respect them.
Right.
And I pass that on to them, and I want them to have the freedom to be who they are. And so we've structured this whole company where the basic framing and basic structure is there, and then by you customers, by seeing these videos and seeing our guys and seeing our work, you're giving us, a lot of customers give us the freedom to say, go with it.
Yeah.
Just like that bed with that fold down table.
Yeah. It's the first one.
That was kind of added. Rob just had the freedom to go with it,
Yes.
and look what happened.
Yeah.
So all that works together. It's not just something that just
I may
happens.
go this way. I think it might be drier from my.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what's out here, Amanda.
That one right there. That one's stained. Whose is that?
Oh, that's that big one they were working on, Joseph and them guys.
It looks really nice whenever. Look at all these. Look back here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is one you're going to decorate. This is
Yeah, that's Cardi's.
Brian and Mary's.
Yeah.
And then this is
That one's up. That's James. This is
James.
sold.
Yeah, James. And we've been staining and urethaning and everything for James. He's wanting to rent that out.
Yeah.
So as soon as, and I'm talking to the electrical company tomorrow, so we can start getting the beach ready
Yeah.
to do the electrical. Of course,
And
Laura.
there's a video on this one.
Yes.
A tour of this on YouTube and Facebook.
There is. Laura's living here temporarily
Yeah.
until we get the community done. And then Ellen is from Chicago, and she's left hers here. She fell in love with Tennessee and can't go anywhere now.
Yeah.
And then, yep. And then 20-footer.
Yes.
And we're going to get it polyurethaned inside. He's here from California with Steve. They'll be in that shortly in a couple days when we get it urethaned. And then this is the great big one. That's going to be a while. They don't want theirs till April.
I want to show that. I saw it whenever, look at all these houses.
It's everywhere.
I know, it's everywhere, but I saw this whenever I pulled up. I was like, it looks so nice. The color and everything.
Hey, let me show everybody this.
Okay.
Look, no, right here.
Oh.
This is our forklift. And what I love about this business and everything about it is you have to be a mechanic,
Yes.
right? Or have mechanics helping you. All these guys do everything. These guys are welders, they're mechanics, they're carpenters,
Right.
they're plumbers, they're electrician. We do just about everything there is, and we fabricate things. And I just think that's what makes our life here exciting and fun to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Look how that pops out. The white windows, the white door, the silver on top. That looks
She
really
loved
nice.
her and her brother came here up from Florida.
Yes.
Remember they stained the outside?
Yeah.
Well, she's, they don't need their house till April. And so we finished the inside, come little things to do, but we had to hurry and get them out. So we're going to we kind of go back and,
Can we peek in it?
yeah, come on, let's see. I think it's open. Let's see.
We don't have to go in.
I wish I had these doors for Mom because they got the blinds that are
that
inside.
are inside.
They locked it up,
Your
Amanda.
mom honestly just needed one door though.
See the wood floor? They locked us up and glad it's trimmed out inside.
Okay.
The flooring, see the flooring's down?
Mm-hmm.
It is gorgeous, man.
Okay, well we'll do it whenever we can get into the next
Well, you know what? You'll have time to decorate this one.
Yes,
It's
right.
9 by 28.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Beautiful, yeah.
Hey, buddy. We have to use portalettes because our bathrooms are not installed yet.
Because we just got one bathroom.
Yeah, for this whole place.
Yeah.
In the back, I'm getting ready for our franchise. And we're putting some small apartments in the back.
Yeah.
But they're just temporary places for guys and girls, whoever wants to buy a franchise. They come here because they'll be training for 30 days at a time. 30 to 60. I don't know, really, probably 30 we'll have it down.
And actually, we need to do a video on the franchise.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it is coming together.
Yeah.
There are people interested in this thing. I have got all that in my head. I've got part of it on paper and how we're going to make that
And
work.
there's how many already?
I've got about 6 interested folks.
Yeah.
And we haven't even really started.
I know.
We're putting together a pro forma, a whole program, and it's going to be just like a sales packet of high glossy and just say, hey, here's what we got, how it works, here's the numbers. It'll be a full, comprehensive package deal. Yeah, I'll get into it more later.
Yeah, we'll do a video, do all the details.
Yeah.
Hey, on the doors over there with the blinds, you wouldn't happen to know how much those are?
No, I don't. I've been thinking about trading Moms in and getting those because they're, you know what, they're great to have, man.
Did she change to just having one door? Because she doesn't need the two, or does she?
I'd have to take the whole thing out and build the wall out and all that.
Now look how nice that looks.
That is a beautiful house.
That looks nice.
That was our model home,
Yes.
and
I think my decorations are still in it.
They are.
Yeah.
And that glass right there, everybody loves that big glass in
love
the
it.
living room.
Can you tell a few of the changes that's going to happen to that house?
That's going to happen?
Yeah. He added, like he's...
Well, he just wanted it stained up there, polyurethane the doors, and finished the inside. There's a couple little things
okay.
inside, nothing big and major.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought there
Yeah.
was something. There was one thing that was a bill or something.
Now, unless you know, I don't
No,
recall
I
that.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks great.
Yeah, and it's going to go in the community as a rental. And it's going to be an overnight rental.
Yes.
And we've got several of those.
Beautiful.
Miss Ponder, the 2 that we're building,
Yes.
overnight rentals. And I think she's going to build, well, she'll have 3 here as overnight
She'll be-
rentals
yeah.
on the beach.
Yeah. Well, she's got the great one.
I've been looking at bamboo. There's local bamboo here. I'm going to hope transplant, bring over. In our video the other day, we were at the city and seen it.
That's great. There's a lot going on.
This house here is our 4th house we ever built.
Yes.
Number 4.
In the backyard.
Ellen from Chicago called me, and this is number 4 right here. So you can see on our 4th house that we built, we still do the 4-degree pitch, the reverse roof line right there. And this was a Craftsman style, and the reason we did it then is it gives it so much volume. And in this year, as we changed over to our new design, is the freedom, and it made the dormers smaller, which made the price go down, less materials, less volume inside.
Right.
And now you got the dormers over here on this one, right? And so you got the same, this is a 20 foot and that's a 20 foot.
Yeah.
They're both 20-foot homes, but this one's substantially less money because we have a dormer up here. We got less structure. So on the back side, you got that steep roof all the way across. I kind of like, the reason I like this is because it looks more like an actual home with the gable, the dormer, and the offset of that metal going all the way across the bottom of that dormer. Or here, I love this house too.
Of course.
But it's the volume that you're getting in there. Here, you don't have that. There's not a lot of the roof line and all that's not cut up.
Right.
And that's what gives, I think, a home character.
Love
So
it.
we tried to do it with the changing of the materials from barnwood to metal to flat lap siding
So you
and the
can see
reverse.
The two differences.
Yeah, same size homes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Mohammed, I think, saw maybe his house in here and he's excited.
It is. That's his house in here.
Which one is
Yeah,
his?
come here. I'll find
Which
out.
one is his?
Yep. I think it's.
He said just seeing the outside was so exciting.
I think it's Mike's working on it. I think. Come on.
That's another thing that we wanted to make sure the people that were visiting for on the floor.
Well, that's what we were doing. Yeah. Which one was it? Dinez? Right here. I think it's Muhammad's right here. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Hey, is this Muhammad's? Yeah, this is Muhammad's, Manda. This is Muhammad.
There's the door. Go, take a peek.
Muhammad, this is yours. I like these screen doors. I was talking to Farley and Dennis or Kevin. I said, hey, you're going to put your hand through that screen. So we put a little board there,
Oh, good.
and you still get the squeak in the springs. Isn't that
Love
cool?
that.
This is it.
All right.
He's
There's the floor.
Yep, got the flooring, countertop, sink. They're getting ready to put in. Here's your range hood over here, right? Barn door. Compost toilet, shower. Is that not cool?
Oh yeah. Well, let me show some.
Oh, go ahead and suck her up, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, you're all right. What you need, man?
Need to get down without breaking.
Yeah, come on, I'll help you. You're all right. Good job, buddy. Nice. So, Amanda, on this, now look,
I'm coming.
I'm glad we come in here.
Yeah.
How long is this house?
I really don't
Is
know.
it 20? I got it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 foot, Amanda. So this is 20 foot long. I could so live in a 20 foot house.
Yeah.
Now, everybody, I'm going to tell you, look right here. You come into this kitchen, and I'm going to show you how long you got. All right? Now, this is 6 foot. You can go 8 foot countertop.
Right.
Right? So you got an 8 foot countertop with a fridge there, full bathroom. Now,
Yes.
all open.
I know.
Now, this is the only reason I love this design that we come up with, is look at this open space you guys have here. You have 12 feet.
12 feet. Oh my goodness. Let me try
12
right here.
feet.
12 feet from here.
So I'm gonna walk over here to this 12 foot.
Wow.
And he's still got a room up there because he's got a dormer.
Yep.
Is that not awesome?
Oh yeah.
So you could have a single bed or a sofa that folds out into a queen bed
Right.
and still have, all right, you go 12, you got 7 feet, 8 feet, still have a dining room table. They've got room for a stackable washer and dryer
Oh yeah.
right here. Now you can go stackable, or you could put an actual dryer up here and a closet down here if you wanted it under the counter. I just can't, you can't beat a 20
Oh, they're so
foot home.
excited for Mohammed. They're just like so excited.
You can't beat a 20 foot home. Now he got our new wall.
That's the new wall.
This is the tongue and groove, the mechanism, how we put all the corners. It's 45. It's down. It's we'll sand this thing, get it spiffed up for him. The mini split is up above this loft, so we put it up there. We like to blow the air to the length of the house, if and when we can. As you can see right here, you see this wood. Now this ceiling board, like I pointed out earlier, It has been cut on a 45, and look how tight that is. See that?
Wow.
So there's no trim. And that's what I've been getting on the guys. Hey, let's take the time to make that first board fit the wall. And now we don't have to put trim.
Wow.
So I love where we're going with our ability to be craftsmen. See how these windows, see how this, all right, see this right, this is called a reveal. That little bitty chip right there, right? So you want to make that reveal the same all the way down. Here, follow my thumb. See, it's the same distance all the way down. It's still about a 1/4 inch.
Wow.
And this is all eyeballed. I love going by my eye. I don't want to just say, I'm going to measure. I want to take my eye and I want to, because that's what people look at when they come in. I can walk in the house, you've done it so many times, and I can tell if that distance from that crack from here to here is the same from here to here to here.
Wow.
And those guys know that's what we look at now.
And Mohammed just said, let me see what he said here. Said, I cannot thank you guys enough. This is my first house. I'm jumping up and down on the side of the road. That's
awesome. Good.
Yeah.
You got 2 great craftsmen here.
Rob.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got Kevin here. He's overseeing everything. You got Rob doing the cabinets and the countertops. They care about what we care about what we do here.
Right.
This is feeding our families, man.
Oh yeah.
We're serious about this. Everything we do. And listen, since we've been on here for probably an hour and a half now.
66 minutes.
God, I mean, them sanders haven't stopped. Nobody has stopped working. It's just I love it. It's just so cool. I actually had to go to Knoxville today. And I looked out in Knoxville. And I thought about if I had to be doing something other than what I'm doing. There's so many other jobs. Mm-hmm. And I thought about how lucky that we are, that it's so exciting to be here.
Oh yeah.
It's so exciting to have. The future is so enormous and it's so crazy because we could lose everything or we could gain the world, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Nothing is just printed out for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I love not knowing the future. That gives me more motivation than anything. Is because it's really right here. It's kind of up to us to make it happen.
Create it.
Yeah. How hard you want to work, how smart you want to learn, how more you want to learn to make it happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's life. That's it. Everything.
Down to washing the windows.
That boy better wash them good. And there's David.
Hey.
How you doing?
Nice. Very nice.
And you know, with that, not knowing, there's a lot of risk.
Yeah.
And there's going to be hard times, and I know it. It ain't all pie in the sky. We're going to have some hard times. We're going to have things happen that are not going to be pleasant. They're not going to be nice. But that's life too. And I say bring it all on. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's from my earlier childhood years of being in the condition I was and not being able to live, and then coming out of that wanting to eat life. And it's like, no, this is it. It's about being cold. It's about being hot. It's about working long hours. It's about being happy. It's about being sad. It's about everything you can bring on as being a human. And I think it's all right here, you know. All right, what else we got, Amanda? We got those 2 are identical. We got Muhammad's. I know we didn't walk in this one, but we can do that tomorrow. Lord, we've been on long enough, ain't we?
We can do that. We'll save the ones we didn't go through tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Was there something special for tomorrow?
We do throwbacks on Thursday, except I like to share those. They're nice.
So you do a throwback and we'll come on too?
And we'll come on, yeah.
All right. Hey, they are working on the community today. They didn't yesterday because it rained. Day before they're on the community, so they're on it, and I'm excited about it. I'm meeting with the electric company tomorrow for our beach, and then I'll be designing the prairie. We'll be getting out that plat for you, and we're actually building a website for the communities called Incredible Properties. Okay, and that'll be our community for the forest, the beach, and the prairie. So we'll keep you informed. And I don't know how many lots we have in the prairie left over yet, but when we designate our lots.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow too. We'll update you on that
on the
stuff.
communities.
And you got to come up with something fun to do Friday.
All right.
That's
I got some ideas I want to do, but it's going to take me a while to, do what I want to do.
Yeah.
But okay, we'll do it.
Okay.
All right. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.